Hello Cancers, this is Turquoise Tarot here with your general reading for April 2016. If you enjoy the video, I hope that you will like, share, subscribe. If you have liked, shared, subscribed, I want to say thank you. I truly appreciate it. And if you'd like information on a private reading, I'll be posting my website in the information box below this video. So give me just a moment. I'm going to shuffle and focus on the general messages and energies for you this month. General messages, April 2016. Cancer, general messages for April 2016. Cancer, general messages for April 2016. Oh, these cards now want to shuffle. Cancer, general messages for April 2016. First card I have is the Chariot reversed, the Star card, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Wands, the Empress. Interestingly enough, I was shuffling a bit off camera and the Empress came up. Ace of Pentacles, the Fool card reversed, and the Six of Cups. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck, I have the World card. So I feel like you're going through some transition here with the World card being the overall energy. It's saying that you are coming out of a cycle or a phase in your life. You're ending one chapter and you're beginning a new chapter. It's something that I feel you're very hopeful about. You're very optimistic, and you should be, because this spread honestly looks absolutely beautiful to me. Now the Chariot coming up in the reverse as the card, the first card in the spread, is saying that at the beginning of the month you may have to deal with a situation where you don't feel you come out on top. You may not get things exactly how you desire them to be. However, this is a short-lived energy, so just be mindful that when this does happen, keep the hope, keep the faith, because something more beautiful is coming for you in the later part of the month, possibly into May. We have the Star card next to this, and the Star card is a beautiful card. It's saying, you know, wish upon this star and your wish will be granted. It's saying you should have hope, that there's some emotional healing, that you're going to be replenished emotionally, and you are going to get what you desire. Just keep the hope and keep the faith. This is a reminder to do that. Next to the Star card, I have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is an earth sign, sun, moon, or rising. It can be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But I really honestly feel this more has to do, this has to do more, I should say, with your energy for this month. It's talking about you having the financial prosperity and stability and security that you've been desiring. There's something on the financial front coming in for you that is just beautiful. It's like, honestly, I get the impression you're going to be able to afford the little luxuries and be able to travel even. Travel's on the table for this month with the World card and the Queen of Pentacles. You're going to have the finances that you need to travel or to plan a trip and do what you desire. There's strong financial security and stability this month. The Nine of Pentacles is below the Chariot. This Nine of Pentacles, it's saying here below the Chariot that initially the beginning of the month things may not go the way that you expect or plan. So it's going to feel like a failure or a loss. Don't take it that way. It's just not meant to be. There's something better coming in with this Nine of Pentacles. Again, this woman is a self-made woman. She's surrounded by her pentacles. It's saying that she's financially and emotionally stable and strong and independent, and she is able to afford the luxuries that she desires, because we see that she has this beautiful estate. She has this beautiful exotic bird resting on her hand. She's very happy. She's very at peace. I feel that for some of you, you may be traveling to an exotic place. I want to say like an island. I'm just picking up on that. And so you're going to be very happy this month. It's like you're finally letting go and you're just enjoying life. The Four of Wands in the center of the reading says you're going to have something to celebrate this month. For some of you, this can indicate marriage. For others of you, I feel like this celebration has to do with a birth, because I have the Empress here. So this talks about her being the mother of the tarot. This talks about someone either conceiving this month, finding out they're pregnant this month, or giving birth this month. If that's not the case, what this is saying is you're going to have some idea that is going to affect you financially in a very positive way. It's going to take some time to come to fruition, but it will be very successful. For some of you, you've already started a new business, or you've invested in something, and this month you're going to reap the rewards from that, because you've been planting seeds and you've been working on this over several months' time, and finally it's coming to fruition for you with this Ace of Pentacles. This talks about a new, fresh start, a new beginning. It can be on the financial front, very much so, with this pentacle. But it also just talks about something new coming into our life in the material world. So it can be a new home, new job, money coming in from a source. Again, if you've invested in some type of business or in some type of investment, it's reaping profits this month. The last two cards in this spread are the Fool reversed and the Six of Cups. So I feel like the Fool coming up in reverse is just a warning for you. Underneath this Four of Wands, don't spend too hastily. Because all this financial gain is coming in this month, it's just telling you, still be mindful of putting some away for a rainy day. Don't spend it all. Try to keep a balance there and keep tabs on your spending. Also, if you're celebrating something this month, this can be saying, don't celebrate too much. I get the impression for some of you, maybe you get too drunk at a celebration, or just overindulgence in some way, and you're not going to, maybe the next day you're going to be feeling it. So be mindful of that. The Six of Cups, underneath this Empress, for me, it's telling me, for some of you, you may conceive and or find out that you're pregnant with twins. Also, this is telling me that you are acting like a child again, in the sense that you are enjoying life. You are just lighthearted. You're not worried and caught up about, boring, mundane problems that we face on a day-to-day. You're acting childlike. There's an innocence to this. There's just a happiness to this, and it reminds you of being a child and when you went and played and just enjoyed in your surroundings and your people that you were surrounded with and the environment. You're very much happy and excited by this news that's coming in. Let's take some Sevillas on this. And I want to look at this Four of Wands. Of course, this celebration can be numerous things for different people. Celebration of marriage, celebration of a pregnancy, possibly just celebrating going on vacation and enjoying where you're at and celebrating, you know, that you have this financial gain and prosperity. But let's just look and see, since it's the center card, what we have here. So we have Fortuna, fortunate turn of events. We have El Amante, the male lover. Maybe someone's telling you of their attractions or their feelings. And then Gran Canzoniere, this is you desiring something for quite some time to come to fruition, and it finally does. So this is worth the celebration. Let's look at the Six of Cups here. Okay, so on the Six of Cups, this may be someone from your past as well. We have a pleasant surprise coming in, but then there's some sadness regarding this. And then El Nemico, the male rival. So if there's someone from your past possibly returning because they see you being successful or doing well, it may seem initially like a pleasant surprise, but you soon realize that this person is not, you know, maybe they don't have the best intentions. This can also be saying, I feel that for some of you, you're missing someone from the past, because it's on the Six of Cups here. And you may be your own worst enemy by being, you know, too nostalgic, because you're creating this upset for yourself. This pleasant surprise here is maybe there's someone that reminds you of someone from your past, and it's making you sad, and you're feeling a bit, you know, nostalgic, and you're kind of creating, you know, you're being your own worst enemy in a sense. Let's look, and that's just for some of you. Let's look at the Ace of Pentacles here. Well, some of you, this has to do with a relationship, because we have the card of reunion. Donna Maritata, the woman with children. Belvedere, farsightedness, looking out into the future. So this reunion card can talk about someone from your past returning, but this can also indicate new love. And being on the Ace of Pentacles, this talks about something new coming into your life. So if this is someone you're reuniting with, it can be the woman with children if you're the man, but if you're a female, this can be you in the card, or in these cards. And there's some farsightedness, looking out into the future, trying to plan a future together, seeing where things go. The Fool card then, in that, if that's the case, is telling you not to rush into things. Don't be too hasty, because when you do that, perhaps if you reunite with this person from your past, it seems like a pleasant surprise. Unfortunately, there's, you know, then some sadness or some loss, because you're realizing this person is not, again, doesn't have the best intentions. I want to look at the Chariot reversed. So the Chariot reversed is saying that perhaps you were very confident in something, very confident in someone desiring you or having affections towards you, but you're then realizing that perhaps that was maybe you know, a little silly, because this person is not coming or returning, or this not. I feel like it's saying that you thought this person had the good intentions with you, but you're realizing that these are foolish actions or behaviors that they're exhibiting, and they're not someone that you can fully trust. And that may be why we have the Chariot reversed here. It's saying it's not going to be a successful union. And again, this is just, I really feel like, because I just did the love reading, and I really feel like if you're transitioning out of a relationship, let it go, because there's so much positivity coming your way. There's so many things coming your way. Don't hastily rush back into this relationship because you have emotional ties or connections to this person, because you already know, I think there's a good chance it's not going to go the way you really want it to, even though you have a lot of hope for it. I want to look at the Empress card. So on the Empress, I have the jealous male, mercante, merchant, and then lemoneo, marriage, unity, nuptials. So on the Empress, this can be saying that this person perceives you as the Empress. You are the one, you have it all. You have everything that they desire. They're acting a bit jealous, obsessive with you. They're desiring to maintain this relationship with you. However, because you're coming up as the Empress for them. But I also can see that I really feel like this is just for some of you. For those of you who are not in a relationship, this really has to do with you having an idea or having something that's finally coming to fruition, and there's some great prosperity or gain here. The overall warning of this spread is just really the Fool card. Don't rush into anything too hastily. Don't spend too hastily. It's really talking about taking the time necessary to make good decisions. Don't act on impulse or act on emotion. So if this is regarding a love relationship, this person, they see you as having everything, but they're not being fully faithful or honest with you. And it's telling you just to not rush back into this relationship, okay? But that's your general reading, Cancer, for April 2016. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will be back in May. Thank you. Bye.